Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Sage 2025 Showcase. This time we're checking out an indie game called The Boy and His Story. This is basically a bit inspired by Sonic Rush and has like a boost gameplay kind of focus, so side-scrolling, fast-paced, speed levels. This demo in specific, I think, has 6 levels to check out, and if it looks like it has pretty cool pixel art as well. Though, admittedly, none of that is why we're checking this game out. We're checking this out for a very specific reason, and Nikki actually suggested we do so. This game was actually, as you may notice, there is a kitty as part of the logo. And this game is actually dedicated to the developer's cat who recently passed away named Saiyan. Like Super Saiyan. And that was a good enough reason, and especially with a cute picture, I'll share their cute picture in a second, to play the game. That may seem like a weird reason to play a game, but honestly, it's pretty cool to see that this game was dedicated to a kitty that was very much appreciated by their family. So I think it's a good enough reason to play a game. It definitely made us feel something, so let's check it out. But before we start, if you like the video, do think about giving a like, maybe you subscribing if you feel up to doing that, or maybe coming over to Twitch and hanging out with us live, whether you want to lurk or talk. Think about coming over and socializing if you feel up to it, or just hanging out with the vibes. We also have a pretty cool Discord server too you can check out if you're interested. We have a coffee link if you want to help us directly monetize the content, and we very much appreciate it if you might consider it. We also have a merch store if you want to buy some cool stuff over there, and links in the description. You can check them out anytime. But let's go over to the page. We also, yes, of course, we have Croissants and Crimson here as well.
And wait, Croissant said BRB.
Yeah, Crimson is BRB at the moment, but pulling up the page here. A fast action platformer inspired by the Sonic Rush trilogy with decently animated pixel art and music inspired by many artists. Yeah, the music has a pretty good vibe going on this title screen too. This demo has 6 fast-paced speed stage levels focused purely on your ability to react to things, 4 playable characters, each having familiar gameplay with their own abilities, and exclusive themes for each of the free play pause menu and result screen. That's a pretty nice touch. Boost gameplay reminiscent of the Sonic Rush trilogy gameplay. Extensive soundtrack inspired by many artists. Also includes girly mixes for when you play as a girl, akin to the Blazy remixes of Sonic Rush. I did not even know that was a thing in Sonic Rush. I never played those. Smooth pixel art, crusty hand-drawn art. Okay, mixed things. Challenge and ranking system to keep you coming back. Okay, well, that's not so much our thing. That's fine. That's useful. It's good for some people. Customizable controls and spiritual successor of the Sonic Rush trilogy. Game's still in its prototype phase, even being a demo, so many things may either seem weird or broken. It's also free. Fair enough. It's going to stay free, I assume. Assets will get changed some update. And if you bought the game, you got finessed. Fair enough. You can only get this specific info from Sonic Games HQ for Sage, I assume. There's no story mode, and some sprite assets are ripped straight from Sonic Rush Adventure and Sonic Colors, yes. Okay. But yeah. This is the part that got our attention. This game is a memorial to my first cat, Saiyan, who passed away during development. In the main game, you will see him multiple times along with my 2 other cats. And the reason we even noticed that, we didn't, normally I probably wouldn't have even scrolled down the page to see that message, but I noticed, one thing that caught my attention was that amongst the game screenshots here, as you see at the top, it's just a bunch of, game screenshots, but then all of a sudden, kitty. And this is Saiyan. And I was like, why is there a picture of a kitty? Why is there a photo of a kitty here? And so I read through and I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's why. And that's kind of sad. They look like a good kitty. They look like a real friend kitty. So, yeah. It may be a silly reason to play a game because we saw the memorial and we thought that was nice. But we do think it's nice, and so I want to give this game some attention. Let's go ahead and free play. Kitty is there because they're a good kitty. Yeah. So what are our characters? We got Kappa.
Like this, like that, like this, like that.
Like this, like that. Oh, this is very Sonic Rush. In the musical style, too, I mean. Okay, this creator definitely likes Sonic Rush a lot.
Like this, like that, like this, like that.
But it's also, I'm pretty sure it's original music, too. Sonic Rush's music had a lot of voice clips, but they were like the same voice clips played back over and over and over again.
Like that, like this, like
So they ended up being part of the rhythm rather than like being a lyrical song. So we have Kappa. Press select to change character. Okay.
Please select a character.
We got Sarah. We have, I don't know. And us don't know. And I don't know it again. I still don't know. I definitely don't know. And I still don't know. How many characters are there? And then we got Rush. Wow, her name's on the nose. And then we have another character I don't know, another character I don't know, and then we have Ivy. That's a lot of characters. I guess let's start with Kappa since we had him selected. Oh, we can do color changes, I guess, or something. One thing I will say, the menus are a little bit confusing for me. So I hit B, and then X lets me see their stats. But if I hit B and then Y... Okay, I see how to do some of their abilities. Alright. How do I, like, just choose them? I feel like stuck in this menu, actually, at the moment. I press select to change character, but how do I confirm character? This is good music, but how do I get out of this menu? Help! Oh! I have to open the details menu and then press A and that gets me out of the menu. But I have to pull up the details menu. If I press A without the details menu up, nothing happens. That's so weird. What a weird way of doing that. I feel like they could have better menu design. I will say that. Like, it looks cool, but it's not very functional. Let's start with level... Wait, which one am I selecting? Okay, I'm selected at level 1. That blue highlight kind of blends into everything else. Yeah, the menu design isn't the best. Also, pressing start did not work either, so I tried that. Okay, here we are. Yep, just go. Oh no, I don't know if I like how the camera just goes. Like, look how it repositions really suddenly.
Oh my god.
Like, if I go left and right, watch. Well, I can't boost right now because I ran out of energy, but... Yeah, that's a little painful to look at. Like, look at this. Look at just how I can bounce it around. Yee. Also, this environment is black background with black foreground, so not really that easy to make things out, especially at fast speeds, you know? I am surprised I didn't die there. I mean, I kind of know how Sonic Rush works, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I can boost away. I mean, I understand why the camera moves so dramatically. It's because they want you to be able to see where you're going, you know, see ahead of you. I get the intention, but it hurts a little bit. Unfortunately. Wait, there's an up path. What's up, dog? No, go back. No! I was betrayed. Sonic Rush is about knowing when it's okay to boost and we've got to slow down ideally. That makes sense, but with a dark background and a dark foreground, it's really hard for me to really discern what I'm looking at to be able to see, to be able to get that information in. I mean, it kind of looks cool. This black and white thing kind of looks neat, but it's not very good for fast-paced gameplay, I'd say. I think I would prefer to have more colors for this. Whoa, okay. Especially when those static balls, by the way, those are enemies and they hurt you and stun you. But they kind of blend into everything else, honestly. Whoa, that's a pit. Okay, this is like literally the first level, and there are some really mean pitfalls I'm barely avoiding. Like, there are some high advanced... This kind of feels... Okay, if this is level 1, then clearly this game is for Sonic Rush veterans only. You know, it feels like a game made for... It's one of those... It's one of those cases of the, oh, I made this fan game for people who already know how to play this game sort of thing, you know? Case in point. Did I just restart the whole level because of that, by the way? Or okay, there is a checkpoint. Good. Yeah, this is level 1. Like, it dropped me into this as for the first level. Which, yeah.
Oh, fair.
Feel free to tell me how terrible I am.
I love how you posted that
See, level 1.
on your watch streak so it doesn't show on the stream.
Yeah, well, wow! Okay, I was expecting like a C or a D, but... Alright, yep. I think that further clarifies that this is for this is for Rush veterans. I'm sorry. Did you not do nearly perfectly? Well, then you get an F. I mean, obviously, I was messing up a lot, but I kind of have a feeling that if you do near perfect, you're gonna get a B, and if you do perfect, you'll get an A, and then if you do past perfect, you'll get an S. Probably how that works. F though, like seriously, I deserved a D, right? Because I didn't die that many times, and I did complete it under 5 minutes, so I feel like F is past 5 minutes or something for that sort of length. I don't know. Yeah, this is very much a game for Rush people. If you're very good at Sonic Rush, then yeah, this will give you a challenge, basically. Oh, level 2 is another... I was hoping for a different environment. Welcome back! We're playing a game that isn't exactly my style, because... keep in mind, I actually avoided adding fast-paced games from saves this year. At least for the most part. We still have some, obviously, but... I was more or less avoiding games that were just completely focused on like speedrunning kind of vibes. But I added this one because this game is a memorial, so I was touched by that.
Oh damn.
Kitty bias.
No, yeah, Nikki suggested like we should add this one just because of the memorial, and I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, it looked pretty interesting. Besides that, even if I'm not into Sonic Rush, and it does seem interesting. It's brutally difficult. Which we do complain about that, by the way. We don't subscribe to the idea. I mean, like, listen, if somebody wants to make a game for veterans of another game, that's certainly their prerogative. They can do that. We're not saying they can't. Okay. But, I will say that I think it's, that happens too often. Basically, it's a little too often where developers are like, well, I want to make a game that's like this game. But since everybody's already played this game, that means my game has to be, like, way harder than it. That's a common thing that people do. I mean, look at Super Mario 64 ROM hacks, for instance. But it ignores a certain market. What about the people who enjoy the game's difficulty, and then they want to play a fan game with the same difficulty as that? Like, basically, oh, I really enjoyed X game, so if you're going to make a fan game of X game, I'd love it if it was the same difficulty or around there. Because I like that game for its difficulty, too. You know, some people do like a game because of its difficulty, and like, you change the difficulty of a game, you might change how the game... Like, if that game with a different difficulty of its inspiration might not feel very much like its inspiration at that point, because if you've changed the flow, you've made it more difficult. So it's okay to make a harder version of a game that already exists with your fan game, but it's also kind of cool to just make a game that kind of shares the difficulty of its inspiration. Like, that's not bad either, you know? Both are completely legitimate, by the way. Making a harder version for your fan game or making something of equal difficulty for your fan game. Both of those are completely fair. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure what to do there. I had to focus. But I think we generally notice that people tend to make a game harder if they're making a fan game off of something. A lot of times, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
That was a better time than last time.
Not a big fan of really hard fan games.
Really? Come on, at least... But that was... Gosh. Will I get a single thing that isn't F?
Nope.
You know, even if you want your game to be really hard to S rank, that doesn't mean you have to throw Fs at everybody. You know? Like, you can still be kind of lenient with the C and the D ranks or something.
Anyway, hi,
Speaking of-
I'm
Hello.
Fairtrip. I'm a
Hi.
huge fan of Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure. Those games turned me on to Hideki Naganuma. They were fun to play. They felt fairly challenging, but emphasis on fair. They didn't have any of the stupid. Oh, you have to go really fast, but suddenly you have to know when to duck. Stuff that this game and some other Sonic games have. It didn't have this hard to see background. It had much better music, and
Oh, I'm
I
dying.
could go on. But did you say this was a memorial? Like it's dedicated to something?
Yeah, hold on. After this, okay.
Oh,
So I'm
that
being
hurts
chased
my
by a
eyes
hyper
to
beam.
look at.
Oh god. Okay. So it wasn't enough that I was getting F ranks. It wasn't enough that the game was dissatisfied my time. Now we're getting into a situation where if I don't go the speed the game wants me to, I'm going to die to a hyper beam. So hold on a minute. I'll answer your question in a second. Once I can get past the hyper beam of death. Oh no, I missed it again. Because it's not enough just to have a high, it's not enough just to get a bad rank if you're slow, right? It's also, you should be able to complete the level, I guess. What was your question though?
You said it was a memorial, so this
Yeah,
is dedicated to somebody.
the
who's-
developer had 3 cats, but one of them passed away, and this game's dedicated to them. That's actually why we're playing it. Oh,
Oh.
god, not again. Oh,
Oh,
oh, thanks,
cat.
Hyper Beam. It boosted me up the rail. Appreciate it.
I mean, I understand.
No, I didn't
making
say
a
wall
memorial
jump.
to your. I understand making a memorial to your pet, but I'm sorry. Memorial or not, that's no excuse to make a bad game.
I mean, is this like if you're a pro at Rush and you can play this, would it be a bad game to you? I don't know.
Thing is, this is introducing mechanics Rush didn't have.
Is
And
it?
it's
I don't know
even
actually
the
what Rush
meaning.
had and didn't have.
Rush had you can jump, you can go in ball mode, you can boost. Each character has very slightly different things they do off of springs and in midair, and that's about it. Very simple. Oh, and grinding. None of this, what this level is doing, which is making you slam your head into walls because you aren't psychic and don't know when to actually hit crouch.
I am being a little smarter. If you notice, I'm able to boost more. I'm not. I'm only tapping the boost now. Because I figured, like, oh no! Wrong way. Oh no! I got stuck in the wall. I jumped into the ceiling. Oh
How'd that happen?
no! I just jumped into the ceiling. Because there's a rail here, technically, so it's like I jumped onto the rail, which put me in the ceiling. Well, that run was going well since I was rationing. This doesn't seem that bad to me, says Essler. right as this happens, he says that, huh?
It's kind of hard to look at, mostly because of the background and the foreground.
Actually, wait, hold on. Esther thinks it doesn't look that bad. Esther is sensitive to the visuals. He left the first game because of its visuals. So I'm actually curious, Esther, if the visuals are bothering you or not in this one.
I mean, it's not flashing in any kind of way that's painful to the eyes. It's just,
It's hard to see what's going on.
yeah, it's not like, it doesn't hurt my eyes, it's just hard to tell what's going on.
Oh, by the way, I got stuck in the wall again, but I managed to wriggle out of that one. I don't understand what my health bar is, by the way. I'm not really sure where it is. I'm actually not really sure what any of the meters are, because I haven't really had any time to learn. I just got kind of thrown into things, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Because I didn't have
Lower
time
left.
to learn.
Lower left with the stripes.
Okay. Oh, I think that was... Oh, why did that hurt me? Normally dashing into those works. Okay, well. I'll try not to get stuck on the wall this time.
back, yourselves.
Yeah, he left? I didn't notice.
Yeah, my internet blipped.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Figured that happened.
Oh no. Whenever it makes me want to go, whenever it tells me to go right, I'm like, why? There's a laser beam can't chase me. I can't do that. Also, I'm basically dead. Yeah. I don't suppose there was any checkpoint. No, there wasn't. Like how it just throws an F in my face. Alright. I don't really know how to predict the static things. You know, I got a boost to get through them without taking hits, but I don't know how to predict them coming up. Oh, that's how you do tricks. Okay. Also, I will have to... I also just realized I cannot read Esther's messages or any chat messages while I'm trying to run away from the laser beam, so hold on.
Understandable.
I've run out of bus boost. Bus boost.
Push.
Bus boost! Oh no! Which means I can't go up the rail. Alright, well. I'll read it now. It's well, I guess, you know, it's not overly colorful, so I guess it doesn't hurt Esther's eyes, because it is technically subdued.
Yeah. It's not something that hurts your eyes, it's just hard to parse what's going on.
Has anybody figured out what random power-up gives me health? Because I need to pick those up whenever possible. I haven't really figured those out. Ow.
Not like you have the time to be spending to collecting those.
Oh yeah, like that one, that wasn't health. The really shiny one isn't health. It gives me a star. I don't know. It puts a star at the bottom of the screen that lasts for like 5 seconds, and I don't know what it does.
Boost.
Okay. I mean, I like the soundtrack. They did a good job doing a Rush-style soundtrack. You don't hear that very often.
This is actually a track from Rush, just remixed.
Oh, is it?
So they're kind of cheating.
Move! Oh, I'm out of boost energy again. I keep getting confused by that, because I see them... Oh, please. No! Okay, there, I got energy back, I think. Oh, it's like... It's flashing. Does that mean just boost? Does that mean just go? Just boost as much as I can?
Until you get hit, or I think there's a time limit.
Oh no! I see. Let me do some flip tricks so I can boost again. I guess.
You've got
cool.
plenty of boost.
Is the laser beam really... Wait, how long was I... What was my time before I died?
140 before it flipped you to
Okay.
the other one?
Just wondering how long I'm going through this every time. Alright. I wonder what that blue does, too. I don't know what anything does, really. Also, I wonder if there actually is no health. There may not actually be any health. There is?
I thought you meant health pickups. Or I didn't
Just
know you
things-
meant health pickups.
A way to heal, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm not finding any health pickups.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like all the hazards that hurt me, they come up so quickly I can't react to them in time.
Yeah.
Especially when you
That's
consider I
gonna be-
have to boost. I have to boost.
That is one of the big things of Sonic Rush. You have to know when you absolutely need to boost and when it's safe to run out.
Does it make it, does Rush actually signpost when these things are coming up, so you actually know?
I forget. It's been many, many years.
Depends on... Let's see. There are a handful of the handheld Sonic games that went by this formula. I think one of them does it better than the others.
don't know how I pulled that off. I only took one hit, actually, I think. Level boss. Oh, that was a boss? Generally, when it comes to boss fights, I like to do things besides ride away from a laser beam. Unless it's Stardust Speedway and Sonic C, that's kind of fun, but...
And you still got an F? Oh my god.
And I still got an F! I actually felt pretty good about that, but I guess I can't. This is the problem with ranking systems. You can go through a really tough level in a game with a ranking system, struggle at it, and then you're like, boom, I did it, and then it just tells you got an F, and it's like, oh, did I do it? I mean, I did do it, but now I don't feel like very accomplished. Like, how can you feel accomplished if you get an F? Ah! Here's a major problem ranking system, Mega Man Zero. Mega Man Zero! Yes. That was a bad ranking system. You only got boss weapons if you had specific ranks. I remember that.
Yeah, God, yes. And to make things worse, you had to avoid using one of them. You had to completely avoid using a game mechanic in order to get A's.
Oh.
Yeah, this ranking system sucks even more since it doesn't tell you what it's going
could
by.
At least know like what's the problem? Is it me getting hit? Is it me? Is it a time thing? Like what time thresholds for each rank? What's the rules? You know?
You need to do more tricks. You need to do this, side, or the other thing.
I obviously wasn't doing enough tricks, but that's because I was just trying to focus on not dying. I forgot to do style points. But yeah. Anyways, Fair. Since you missed it, I'll just go over it again. I think it's up here. This game is a memorial to my first cat, Saiyan, who passed away during development. In the main game, you'll see him multiple times along with my two other cats. And there he is.
Rest in peace, Kitty.
He looks like I like his shape. Looks like a nice cat. There's seven ranks assume that if you care about the rank, you're replaying the levels to memorize the layouts.
There is that, but at the same time, people making games these days need to recognize that not everyone has the time to devote to that.
I just like it. I like information. Like a list of here's how you get these ranks. Some games do that. Some games are like, yeah, you need to get a time of blah if you want S rank. And it's like, that's cool. I know what to aim for. I know what I'm going for. So I know if I've already... And also, you know why it's also helpful? Imagine if you're halfway through the level and you already lost the S rank time. But if you know what it is, then you can be like, oh, okay, I've already lost the S rank time. Instead of wasting my time finishing the level, let me just restart. You know? Like you can... If you have that information, you can work with the game better. Also, there's an inherent problem with what you just said, Essler. They set the ranks assuming that if you care about the rank, you're replaying the levels and memorize the layouts. Fair enough, but there's one problem with that. Assuming that if you care about the ranks, you're replaying the levels. So, thank you, Fair. That interrupted my train of thought, but thank you.
Ah, fudge. I forgot I had to resub. Now I've got another 50 secs of ads.
So here's the problem, right? Here's the problem with that statement. They assume that if you care about the rank, you'll replay and figure it out. Okay, let me ask you this. How is it... It's hard not to care about the rank. That's my statement. If you beat a level... Like, you can argue that the ranking system is optional, but when you beat a level in a game, and it's like, alright everybody, here's the results tree at the end of the level, tally, big old letter F there. And then it ends the level after that. Like, even if I don't care about the rank, it's hard not to care at least a little bit when it shoves it in my face and tells me, alright, sit here, you're gonna be given a rank, you got a bad rank, gonna let you know that, alright, moving on. It's like, how do you not care at that point? You know, it's like, if you get forcibly graded for your performance, you start caring, you know? You start caring about that grade, even if you don't really care about it beforehand. But,
because no one wants to get an F.
Like, it's just like, yeah, I'm forced to care, because you just threw an F in my face. Basically saying that, yeah, you beat the level, but you didn't really do a good job. You didn't really do a good job of that, and we're just gonna let you know that. And it's like, nah.
Basically, you get told you suck, and no one likes that.
And I'm not trying to be too snowflakey, but I think my favorite ranking systems I've seen, I remember there were some games that their rank only goes as low as C. Basically saying, yeah, you passed. Because you did. You beat the level, so it's a C. You passed. You didn't excel, but you passed, so C. So there are some ranking systems that go as low as C, but they're not going any lower than that, which I think is nicer. Because when you go down to D and F, it feels kind of insulting. Like, yeah, I beat the level though. Why did I get an F? It makes more sense to get a C.
Then there's Sonic Adventure 2 with the E rank.
The E rank.
Yeah.
Which is still the lowest rank, but at least it's not an F.
True.
Yeah. I think my favorite ranking system probably from Devil May Cry. Like the lowest you can get in those games is D, but that's really hard to do.
Esther says, rankings are hard to set. These are weighted too heavily towards good times. Most main Sonic games are weighted heavily the other way to the point you can mess around and waste time and get a C. I think that's good, though. I think that, like, let's be honest here. If you care about the ranking system immensely, then what really matters to you is whatever the highest rank is. So whatever the highest rank is, if it's difficult to get, fair enough, right? Because the people who care about it will work for that challenge. But for everybody else, it's a little nicer to not shove an F in their face, is what I'm saying, you know? Unless they really, really did earn it. Otherwise, yeah, make it easy to get a C. Make it easy to get a B, even. Just save, like, A and S for those actually really trying, you know? Because I don't think it would, the people going for the highest rank, I don't think they would care if everybody else got a C. Right? Because, like, they're not going for a C, they're going for something better. So it doesn't matter if C is easy to get for them. They just care about the S rank, the A rank, you know? So yeah, make it easy to get a middle rank, but make it hard to get a high rank. That's what I think. Anyways, we're not actually done.
Let's see, I think it was Sonic and Knuckles that the highest time bonus you got at 9 minutes 59 seconds.
What did Sonic Generations do for rankings?
That's what's got a point there. It's not throwing it in your face, but it still feels bad, man.
I'm gonna agree to disagree with Esther on that, because in my opinion, if it wasn't throwing it in my face, then I wouldn't have to sit at the results screen and see what my rank is. If I could skip that screen, then sure, I wouldn't think it's throwing it in my face, but I have to sit there and watch it, so... I mean, let me try to skip... When I beat this level, I'll try pressing start on a bunch of buttons and see if I can just skip the ranking screen. If it lets me skip the ranking screen if I press a bunch of buttons, then sure, it's not throwing it in my face. I agree. Okay? Let's test that. Okay, this is actually kind of an awkward jump. Right there. Oh, look at this! I'm trying to boost forward. Okay, I could at least put it. Can I at least say this? A really harsh ranking system isn't fair in a game with bugs.
I mean, every game has bugs, but...
I know, but the more bugs your games has, the less precise you should force your players to be, is what I mean. It's kind of not really fair if there's bugs. I mean, this is still a demo, you know, I understand. Wait a minute, am I supposed to be going down? Hold on a second. Is that the problem? Wait, where am I supposed to be going? I thought that was the only way to go. I guess I got confused, my bad. I mean, it's still bugging, kind of, but wait. Wait. Oh, okay, you want me to jump. Alright, gotcha. Okay, that wasn't terribly clear to me. I think it wants me to go this way.
That was an awful lot of stuff in the wrong direction for... Yeah.
I'm glad that Esther thinks this looks very playable. Esther, maybe you should give it a shot and tell me what you think after playing it. No, I'm not trying to be cheeky or mean. I'm just saying that I'm personally very disoriented by this game, though, so I don't agree with his statement. It's fine if he feels that way, but I think he should play it and see if he still feels that way afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This definitely is a polarizing looking thing. Some parts of the background are pretty cool. Like the light gray parts with the computer chips, that's a little easier to see than normal black and white, but...
By the way, I think that one section was really unclear because I started the level at the left and went right. So now at this point, I'm not even sure. Am I supposed to be going right? Usually I think. Which actually, now I think about it, the last level had me go left. What is the rules? I don't completely understand the rules about about what direction to go now. I mean, I guess whatever the direction I initially go is probably the direction you go. But... okay, that's just a... so, wait. Is that... okay, I'm going... oh, no! I caught myself. At least I think so. Ow! Oh, that was actually a pretty short stage. Okay, I'm gonna try to click through the ranking screen. Again, I agree that it's not throwing in my face if I can skip it. I mean, I guess I kind of skipped through it quick. Okay, it still forced me to look at that app for a few seconds, but I mean, I guess. I can kind of skip through it. Other Town Day, is this like a different environment? Oh, it is, I think. We got a different song. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I would like to. I would want to see another aesthetic to judge, so I could judge another kind of aesthetic. You know, see how they do with that one. Okay, this looks a lot better because, like, you got the foreground being really dark and then the background being. Yeah, this is acceptable. Well, okay, the foreground is the background is also dark up high. So. Oh, okay. No, stop! The camera music hurts my... the camera movement actually hurts my head, so I'm actually very surprised that Essler doesn't have any problems with the visuals. Because I myself am... it's weird, I need to learn more about Essler's visual problems, because they're definitely different from mine, or this body's. Because the first game, Essler had to step away because of how it looked. I didn't like how it looked either, but it didn't really make me feel too bad or anything. Maybe if I had played it even longer, it would have, but... I felt okay with the first game. But this game is actually giving me a headache. So, it's interesting that Essler finds the visuals fine on this one. Considering the first game didn't give me a headache, but this one is kind of... I wonder what the difference
going
is.
on with those camera
The
movements.
jerking back and forth is annoying.
That's the reason. It's not really the speed itself. It's the jerking back and forth. That really hurts.
Sonic
those
Rush
camera
did
moves
that, but
are bad.
but it was much smoother. It was scaled to how fast you were going. Like if you're stopped and then you're going max speed from a standstill, I understand the camera jerking like that. But that said, it's doing that so that you can have more time to react to what's up ahead.
I understand it. They're definitely trying to be utilitarian with it. They're trying to help the player. I understand that it's trying to help the player. I think for me it doesn't help much though, because even with the extra screen space, the game is moving so fast, like right there. Oh, okay, I avoided damage via glitch. Cool. But like even with the screen moving forward so I can see more, stuff still comes up so fast I can't react to it in time. A lot of times. I mean, there is some memorization. I could do some memorization. I did memorization on the Hyper Beam level. I kind of had to. That level was... oh, that's really confusing. I was like, why? What am I standing on? So I thought I was standing on these gray beams. No, these dark wood here. These.
That looks like it's intentional to confuse the player for a little bit.
I don't really like that.
It's just for this tiny. It's just for a tiny section. So at the same time, that is.
Also, why whenever I crouch does it sound like I'm doing some kung fu punches? Why does crouching do that? Okay. Hey, I know I'm wasting time, but let's be honest here. I'm always going to get an F, so what does it matter? Like, what does it matter what speed I go? I'm going to get an F. It doesn't matter. Why, I shouldn't even try.
That's easy. I
guess that's the other problem I have with the F rank, Essler and everybody. If it's so stringent, if the game is so stringent about scoring that you will get an F pretty much automatically unless you do really well, then what's the difference between me, taking 3 minutes to get through the level or 10 minutes? There is no difference. They're both Fs, So at that point, I feel a bit of apathy, understandable apathy, I think.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm gonna fail anyway, so why try harder?
Yeah, why put in the effort to try to get this jump right or try to do this trick and stuff? Like, I'm not encouraged to engage with the gameplay systems if I know I'm going to get a bad rank regardless. Because the only thing I'm wasting at that point is my own time to get to the end of the level. By the way, I am legitimately just kind of struggling here, just to say.
Yeah, I can tell this is kind of a bit of a BS section.
Do you see that balloon? I think that balloon will like bring me where I need to go, but also I'm jumping over it, so that's a problem.
You're going slightly too fast to hit it.
But all I'm doing, watch. I'm just gonna do this real slow and simple. All I'm gonna do instead of pressing anything, I'm just gonna press jump and go into this thing that sends me for it. Still flew over it. Oh, but that time I landed on something because I didn't go any faster. What? Please move that balloon up a little bit. So. I know it may seem silly that I'm like jumping over the balloons and stuff, but what I'm hoping for is that I will just land on something with my jumping, because the jumping is pretty good too. I really wonder what score you need to get S rank or whatever the highest rank is on this game. First, I like that you don't have to worry about getting a rank at all. The first time you're getting an F without pre-knowledge anyways. I guess that's one way to look at it, but
it's nice to know how well you read the level.
I mean, I guess I see your logic. I'm not expecting a good rank on the first run. Don't get me wrong, but I would like something besides an F for trying on the first run. I guess is what I would say. At least it does give me a little rainbow saying new record, and it's kind of being nice there. Other Town Night, okay. You know, let's just play the game, not worry about rank. Well, I mean, the boss level kind of forced me to. Well, it didn't force. I still got an F rank on that, so I guess it didn't force me to get a good rank to win. But it definitely didn't feel like I could play the game the way I wanted to on that level. But I mean, I got through it, so it's not impossible. Oh, okay. I got very confused by just hitting a wall there. All right. Okay. I'd actually be really curious to see Essler play this, though, and see if he still feels the same way about it, though.
Ooh, we've got the dark on dark again.
I noticed, even on the daytime level, I noticed some problems with that here and there. The developer really likes dark with dark, and I definitely think that if you want to... I think it's super important if you have a game this fast-paced that you have the colors of the foreground and background. You need them to work together to be really clear. Visual clarity is really important at this speed, I feel. Oh, another problem is the main character. Look at him. He's not super readable in this environment either.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The dark on dark. He's very dark colored.
That's what I'm talking about. The dark on dark here.
You know, they could have solved some of this with just like a light outline or something, so I could always make him out no matter where he is.
Oh yeah,
light pixel outline. That would have been great here.
They used They decided to do an outline thing for Smash for 3DS because of visibility.
It's an important thing to consider. Those bushes that start my eyes find a little harsh. What about the leaves? Are the leaves? Oh no! Ow! 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 Those stars! Why is there? Okay, listen. I understand a nice starry night sky, but also, I'm sorry. Why are there that many stars? Ow! And they're all animated. Ow! 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 Ow!
Yeah, that fucks up readability a lot.
That probably also fucks up bitrate. Oh, you made me cuss. I was just repeating what you said.
I noticed the horrible stars stuff before, and I'm just like, wow, wow.
I have no trouble with the leaves or stars. It's really interesting to learn what you do and don't have problems with on a visual level, Esther. I think some stuff that I would just like hand wave is like, it's not that bad. is stuff that makes you have to step away. But stuff that hurts our head, stuff that hurts our eyes and our head. I say our as in me. This isn't just a me issue. This is a physical issue. So this is about the body we're in, not necessarily how I feel. Something about I think fast things animating or moving quickly can give us headaches. That includes fast-paced games, which is why partially we don't like speedrunning focused stuff, because if it's going so fast, like this game, it can really hurt. Oh, that's a pit. Okay. Could have used some side posts on that.
To be fair, I find these speedrunning type games a bit because I generally only go through them once. But
oh, you only go
for ones like Sonic, the reason I like them going fast on them is because it feels so rewarding to just do this chain of actions, and it's like you're on a roller coaster.
It really is.
Whereas with other speedrunning games, it's like, oh, you've done the bare minimum to get through. Why are you having fun?
I mean,
this has a little bit of the Sonic thing going on, but
What?
D.
Sorry, I'm surprised.
You got the D.
Oh.
Good for you.
Congratulations, Tucker, you got the D.
Actually feels very accomplishing. How did I do that? I wasn't even really doing that well now. Okay.
It just took you a long and hard time to get it.
Oh.
So
This is gonna be like the joke now.
So what do you guys think about, like, Esther's statement about how the rank, you don't have to worry about the ranks, they're there if you want to do them? What if stages are, I mean, this doesn't seem to be the case, these just seem to be randomly locked for no reason. But what about games where if you don't get all the S ranks, you don't get to play the whole game, like it locks part of the game off? That's another case where it feels like the game forces you to care. I'm not saying that this game's doing that, because it isn't, but at least not on this version. But wait, new game? Hold on. No, that's not selectable. I didn't think so. It looks selectable randomly, but it wasn't. It's only free play for now. I think they got a good style here, though. I do. I'm not sure about.
Please select a character.
Actually, it mentioned that I could do something to see what the other secret characters are. What did it say? What did it tell me I had to do?
Complete all the levels. And it would show you them.
Did it require high ranks? What the heck? A worked there. Oh yeah, by the way, the music changes based on character, by the way. Oh, it looks like even switching characters. I was wondering if they'd have their own ranks. No, it doesn't look like it. It still keeps track of what I did before. Is that a Goku among them? I mean, maybe. I mean, their cat was named Saiyan, so maybe.
Of course, he
Depending on how
named
they
that.
play.
I wonder if there's just a good character to do S ranks with or something. Like, just this is the best character, whatever one. There's 4 available, by the way. Why is there a P up there? What is? Oh no, are they doing Pizza Tower? Wait! Was that letter up there before when I was playing the stages?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
That looks like a perfect thing, meaning something you can't get hurt. That's what I'm thinking.
There was no letter at any time before, right?
Nope.
You know what I think is going on then? I think this game is doing
Pacifist.
that thing that I've seen some other games do, where the first time you play a level, you can't see how to get a good rank. But if you complete the level and go back to it, it will then tell you that information. So you don't get to see that information on the first run of the level, but you get to see it afterwards. Which is a weird decision. But some games do that.
I'm liking her a lot more visually.
She stands out a lot better.
Yeah.
She's got a lot more character too than Mr. I'm just going to put my hands in my pockets when I jump.
Mr. I was the cool kid. I was the cool
Stop.
kid in high school because I was very brooded. I wore a hoodie.
Notice her dash meter's also hearts.
That is cute. Nice little touches. I mean, if the game tells you the information after the first clear, that's a little more fair.
Oh yeah, that's much more understandable.
I guess I understand. Oh, now see, look, now it's an S because I got hit, and now it's an A because I. Wait, it got it.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Wait, now it's a B. Hold on, it's not about the time. It's about something else. Now it's a C. Well, either or either that or it's either not about the time or it is about the time. But like when you get an A, then B and D. Yeah, look at that. I'm at an F already. Okay, so you have to beat the level in like less than 1 minute 15, or your rank just plummets in the next 10 seconds. But if you beat it under 115, you'll get an S rank. If you beat one under 115 without getting hit, you'll get a P rank. Okay.
And that is much more understandable.
I mean, that sounds ridiculous, but at least now I know what the rules are.
Wow.
Still, I feel like they should be a little more lenient.
It only tells you the requirements after you beat the level the first time. I think I both understand that decision and don't understand that decision. Like, I understand the decision of not telling the player that information on the first run because they just want to focus on... They want you to focus on just playing the level for the first run, which makes sense, right? But I think it also would be nice if after you beat the level, it tells you somewhere like... Now you can see your times or something, like, if you run it again. Like, let you know that going back lets you see that. Yeah. Just some sort of message, just say that you'll be able to see the requirements after clearing the level the first time. That would be good.
Please select a character.
Yeah, there's definitely some style here. There's definitely some work put into this. I'm just gonna check every character really fast. This character is literally called Rush, which, yeah. Okay. She's got Sonic shoes.
She also did animation.
Oh my god, she did the Sonic Advance 2 Sonic.
Yes.
She also just literally goes into a ball, by the way, like Sonic, so...
Yep. Just get Sonic fans.
Is this just anime waifu girl Sonic?
Oh my god, and her health icon is just her head as well.
Yeah. Yeah, probably just anime waifu Sonic.
It's fair.
I mean, yeah.
So I assume you just lose the P rank the moment you get you get a bad time,
Looks like
though.
you can homing attack too.
Yeah, looks like it. Wait, when did I get hit? I lost the P rank, apparently. Oh, I see.
That's
It's just the time.
115 is very tight time.
See, I definitely disagree with how quickly it goes down. Do you notice how quickly the rank goes down, though? Imagine the... Like, I understand that breakpoint for losing the S rank, but... Why is it that between S rank and F rank there's like a 20-second difference? Like, the ranks in between barely matter. It's either you get S rank, or you get F rank, or you get really unlucky, you get one of the middle ones while trying to get S rank. It makes the A, B, C, and D ranks kind of weirdly pointless.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, they last for like 5 seconds at most. I don't understand that decision. It's really weird.
Please select a character.
Rank differences
It's
should be
also-
exponential. I think exponential is what I'm asking for. Would you like to enable girly mixes? Sure, why not? Girly mixes. I'll run the level one more time, I guess. She has a
think the thing
gun.
is, like,
It's her kill.
Girly. With a girl.
okay.
And she's yellow. Undertale reference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh, is this a reference to that
is
Western
true.
Undertale fan game thing?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, but I know it exists.
Undertale
Undertale
Yellow, yeah.
Undertale yellow, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty straightforward.
It's short. I wonder if you actually need to crouch to get under things now.
Oh, because I'm short. Maybe you're right. Oh no, I'm not. Well, I've lost now. That's okay. But she has no wall jump.
I'm sorry, what?
What mechanic do you have that gets you up there?
I mean, I can do that. But that goes down. So, there's a revolver. Can I press something to? Oh, huh. The shoulder button does something. I wonder if the shoulder button does something for the others. Oh, okay, the other shoulder button.
Regular bullets. Yeah.
Oh! Okay, okay, I was wondering if the bullets would have something to do with it.
Uh-huh.
Crazy.
You're right, she can crouch underneath stuff, because otherwise this would hit her. Huh? Okay, she might be a really good character if you can get used to the fact that she doesn't have a wall jump. Oh, that's... Okay, you know how it shoots down? What input do you think you need to do? What directional input do you think you need to do that?
Up.
Down.
Ha, see? It's not so simple. There's disagreements right there. Anyways, I thought I had to press down to shoot down. No, you press up to go up.
Ah, I was right.
Yep. Actually, that seems like potentially really powerful, though. Since I could just get... It's essentially just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps anytime I want. Though the developer seems to recognize that and put all these obnoxious walls in that would prevent me from, like... well, not completely prevent. Also, I can't reload until I get on the ground, which, fair enough.
So it seems she's basically Tails. Short,
Sorta.
yellow, can sort of fly.
If you know where in the level you can just cross the open expanse, then she can be very powerful. Oh, by the way, she sells the crouch for these. But she can't get underneath the evil walls if they're low. So that's good.
Well, she does need to keep her hat.
Right, press up, press up. Yeah, this is definitely throwing me off. I keep wanting to press down. Oh, well, I think I'm done. Oh wait, I did just hit a check. I guess I'll keep going. I pressed stop. That just occurred to me. It makes you wait for a respawn to probably hurt your time, but like, what does it matter? You're gonna get an F rank if you mess up at all anyways. Like, I don't think there's actually room for a single death if you want something besides F rank. That doesn't seem like possible. Yeah, I guess Esther likes everything about this except for the ranks being exponential. At least we agree on that.
Or rather,
Yeah,
not being exponential.
or not being exponential?
Yeah.
Wait, are the ranks exponential here? I don't know what exponential
It
means.
seems like there's only like 5 seconds difference between A and then B and then C.
Yeah, so exponential would be like 5, 10, 20, 40, etc. in between them. Not 5 each time.
You want to go that far? I do feel like we're kind of odds on our opinions about this one, though. Not that there's anything really wrong with it, I'm just noticing. But yeah, that does make it make me feel a little bit better about all those Fs, though, because yeah, I think a game that actually would do rank differences exponentially, I probably would have been earning, you know, C's or D's or maybe even a B. But since the ranks are so close together, that explains why I only explains why I only got F's and occasionally a D. The game is definitely competent. There's a lot of work put into this. You could tell there's a lot of work put into this. I really wonder how important the ranks will be. For the main game. Also, I think I can't remember for sure, but I think the game said that for this demo, if you want to get previews of the other characters, let's see, it was on this, it was on here. Oh, okay, I just had to beat the levels. I didn't have to get a high rank, okay. Select someone to see their bio and play their free play. Yeah, actually, that character looks like this character kind of looks Dragon Ball Z-ish. This character looks
really,
like...
not at
Wait,
all.
this character looks an awful lot like the main character in Undertale. That shirt. Sort of.
That's Frisk. That's completely Frisk.
Okay. Lone Suki, a 14-year-old trans girl and the youngest of the Suki family, not counting the cats, the second adopted child. She's a decently big eater, she's got a little chub to her. She also lost her eyes when she was 10, so she physically can't see. Sarah taught her how to censor strides well enough that she doesn't bump into stuff with people. Unfortunately, because of this, she's unable to read or do activities that require visual feedback. She did decide to take up being a pianist, being self-taught by simply learning songs by ear. Chris Dreamer was apparently the inspiration. Okay. Also inspiration to cream around it. Okay.
Don't tell for your own main character instead.
Akira. There's obviously a lot of work being put into these character designs, I must note. I'm not gonna read all of this easily. Okay, 17-year-old dude, self-taught assassin? Self-taught assassin? How do you self-teach yourself? That sounds very messy. He's the leader of his gang, the Bandanas. That is too cute of a game name to be led by a literal assassin. But too
How did
friends
he
again
get
in college.
at 17?
I guess he was very smart before he decided to turn into an assassin. If you were
That
dropping
next
out in a
character is
giant-ass husky. He has a giant-ass husky. That's good. Don't ask about the ears. Not even he knows where they came from. The husky, probably.
Giant ass huskies are the best huskies.
He's the kind of person to say nothing personnel, right?
He and his gang are known in other town for their work, and because of this, they're able to make a sustainable living. They do have their morals, however, and will choose whenever they want to deny a kill.
Wait. How can
Okay.
they be an assassin if people know about their work?
I don't know. Main character inspiration, Aaron Lycan from Aphmau? Here. Aphmau? And also character inspiration, Pico? Friday Night Funkin'? I guess a little bit.
I have no clue what the first one is.
I have no clue what that first inspiration is.
Anyone know what the first one is?
So I'm sure somebody can Google the word. It's kind of a weird word. AF... What was it again? APHMAU. APHMAU. A Minecraft YouTuber. Okay. Sure.
Oh my god.
He's also a part-time assassin. You know, Minecraft YouTuber / assassin. Sounds like a good combo, I guess.
Okay, that's not what I think of when I hear Minecraft YouTuber, but
Edge. This lady's name is literally Edge. Edge Terios, a 4-year-old girl and active chain smoker.
Wow, God.
It's a miracle she isn't dead yet. Despite being just as fast and strong as Rush, she owns a motorcycle and an arsenal of firearms. The Black Arm, she likes to call it. Isn't that literally a Shadow the Hedgehog reference? Like, completely.
Yeah, every fucking part of the
including Black Arms.
Even the
oh my
name.
god, her symbol is Shadow's symbol.
Yep.
Like straight up? Wait, what symbol?
Yep, it's
that one in the back. Oh, you're right.
On the background.
Co-owner of the cafe in Rush, having Capister and alone as part-time employees. Main character and design inspiration, Shadow the Hedgehog,
Yeah. Terios was Shadow's original name.
That's almost outright plagiarization.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that one's more or less.
Roxanne Gonzalez, 18-year-old girl, hot-headed, owns a scythe somehow. I mean, you could probably buy one, but not like one like that, but...
God, I can go to the fucking Tractor Supply and buy a scythe.
She's on air,
Not
so
hard
most
to
times
get
backed
one.
up this skill. She's pretty sadistic, having battles with Cap just for the love of the game. Despite her attire, she lives in a semi-small village. What? Semi-small village people can't wear clothes like that? While not having direct relatives, she's so well known in her village that everyone considers her family. Main character inspiration, Loba from Apex Legends. I haven't played Apex Legends, so I don't know that character.
Really?
But
I
actually thought it was going to be a Dragon Ball Z reference for the design inspiration. Character
Oh,
inspiration,
they
I honestly
looked
don't know,
up
dog.
Dragon
I was
Ball
stuck
Z.
thinking for a good hour. It's like 2 a.m. as of me writing this. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, yeah, that's...
I
gonna
tried
go-
to get the physics of this scythe, like what the heck?
I actually want to go back to there. There's more bios for the other characters, I think, if I hit Y. Well, no, maybe X? Yeah, X. Wait, where are the bios for the characters you can actually play as? I would like to figure that out.
And yeah, I've seen some like
By the way, there's still
I've
way more
seen some
characters
terrible
than 4
stuff.
that are missing. There's like 7, 8, 9. There's like 9 characters hidden on the screen. In addition to the 4 we have access to. Lots of characters.
yeah, I've seen some bad, Sonic OC backstories and all that, but it was pretty bad.
Honestly, the character designs are generally fine, but yeah, these backstories, these characters are a little bit on the, I'm 14 years old and I thought this sounded like a pretty cool character kind of vibe. It's kind of the vibe it gives me. No offense.
They're the cold
I mean, I'm only
steel
12, so no
hedgehog,
offense. What's that?
What was the Sonic OC everyone made fun of? What was it? Cold Steel, I think. That's the name they went by. Yeah. Yeah, it's just.
Which one?
I think it was Cold Steel, the Nothing Personnel one or whatever.
Oh,
Really, really
Original
no,
OC
It's the
Deluxe
Sonic.
too.
but
Yeah,
really no
the
offense
one
about
everyone
the
makes fun of.
no offense about the idea of like making kind of cringy characters. Like if you're young and you're making character designs and they're kind of cringy, that's okay. You're learning, you're creating, you're growing up, trying to come up with your own creations, and it's a learning process and it's part of development. And if you want to encapsulate those things in a game, that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. I will say like it's a little like these are a little bit cringy, but a lot of work's put into this, and you can't deny the fact that the art is generally very good.
Yeah,
like
the art's
everyone,
generally
except
good.
for this weird scythe this person's holding, I think every single one of these character designs are pretty solid.
Having those very, I guess, how would it, Mary Sue-esque, OCS kind of characters is fine. It's just, don't have every character be that.
Yeah. Oh, and here's another problem too.
You need a few blank slate kind of characters.
Here's another problem too, though. Like, okay, there's a lot in this, right? They have all these characters, and then we played some weird stages. Let me ask a very important question, though, for the sake of the game. What is this game trying to do? What is this game trying to be? What are its themes? What do you think its story is? There's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of there's a lot of backstories to the characters. There's a lot of characters. The levels are weird and interesting, but in a way, but like, doesn't it just feel like everything was thrown out the wall with this game?
I
Instead of
thought
like-
that would be
instead of
kitty.
instead of like having a path, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna design it this way, this is the goals, this is what's gonna happen. It kind of just feels like everything's being thrown into this without really a lot of thought. And there's definitely some great design work here. And like I said, I do think the art's really good, but I don't really feel like there's a focus with this game. It kind of just feels like a mishmash of everything the developer wanted to put in. But yeah, what do you
Well, I
guys
guess
think?
I guess in that way it does feel like a Sonic game.
I mean, tell me, is it as bad as, or better than, or worse than that we quote beat 'em up that you played last time?
Oh, this is way better than that. There's a lot more talent behind this one, for one. Like the amount of, like, again, the artwork that's being done here, whoever's doing it, doing a great job, honestly. I definitely, and also like it's a game. Unlike that other one, unlike that beat 'em up. That beat 'em up pretended to be a beat 'em up, but really just wanted to yap about story. Here, yeah, these character bios are a little bit silly in this game, and they're kind of long, but I don't have to read them. They're just there if I want to. They're not being forced upon me, so I have no problem with them or anything, you know? I might go into here and say, like, yeah, these characters are a little silly, but nobody forced me to read their bios, so it's not a big deal.
As for my view overall, it's got potential. I wish they didn't use Gijinka because I don't really like Gijinka. But they need to chill with some of the slamming into a wall that you have to dash under or crouch under things. I never liked that thing. And focus more on readability for stage.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you shouldn't have to do too many runs through a stage in order to get the rank you want.
I also encourage them to tighten up their design, or at least be more clear what their design is, because right now I have no idea where this project's going to go. Like, I don't know what the levels mean. Like, the main level, that black level, that was really... Like, it felt very, like, evil or something. Like, you know, like, what was that environment? What was the point? Was that, like, some sort of metaphorical dream environment or something? Like, what is going on there? Like, I'd like to know, what is this going for? Because right now, I don't even know if the developer knows what this game is going for. Like, what is it? Like, I think there's supposed to be a story later? Not here in this version.
It seems like if I recall correctly, it says like it's not available on this demo.
Yeah.
But there will be like a main thingy, like
yeah, it will be, they say a spiritual successor of Sonic Rush trilogy. I don't know if it means it's going to have a story kind of like Rush or something. And story mode's not accessible in this version of the game, so there will be a story, which begs the question of what are you going for with this? Maybe this is just kind of a slap everything together, or throw everything together for now in this demo. I mean, just to present it and show people and get people's opinions of things. Maybe this is more of a. I mean, they did state here too. I think what was it? Despite this being a demo, this game is still in its prototype phase. Many things will seem weird or broken. So maybe this is really just a slap everything on the wall, see what sticks moment. That's what this demo might be.
That's fair. It's a demo. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, basically, yeah. There's the reason I don't see a lot of like focus or design is because that's not the point yet. They're just kind of providing a demo to show people what they got and get some feedback, and then maybe use that while when they actually aim to tighten up and actually focus down a path, which they currently aren't doing. Which is fair enough. That's fair enough. That makes this less of a demo and more of a... What's the word? A little weird thing that is based upon the game you want to make, but isn't that game yet? What would you call that? Kind of like a
tech demo.
Like a tech demo, or like the ukulele toy box or something like that sort of just a toy box, a play around environment, like see how things feel. But as far as what I see, I think the game's too difficult with what it's trying to do. But if that's what the developer wants to go for, then I would just recommend they polish up things so that is more fair. Even if it's... Because no matter how difficult you want something to be, it should still be fair, right? Even if you want it to be a super challenge for Sonic Rush players, you gotta still make it readable, fair. And I don't think it's doing a terrible job of that. Like, I can memorize some stuff in the levels and stuff, but... Yeah, I mean, it was hurting my head. I think there's a problem there if it was hurting my head. With the visuals and how things move, so... yeah, that's kind of all my thoughts, though. But also, again, reminder to you guys that this is technically not my genre. So, I'm glad that we have some people that actually do like Sonic Rush in here to give their opinions too. But, yeah, just as a reminder, I picked this game out partially because of Diki's urgings, because of the fact that this was a memorial game to a very nice kitty. And I think that's still a very heartfelt and good reason to... that's a good motivation for a game, I'd say, something like that. So, I wish them well with their project, and I hope to see them make a good game in the future, something with a good focus. But, that was the boy and his story. Let's move on to something else.